So for chapter 16, the topic is argumentation in government and politics, and Mr. Hennig's TED Talk talked about if we did away with candidates and political figures and replaced them with real people, would the government be more effective and efficient? So the topic that I'm going to cover from the chapter 16 is campaign arguments are linked to the people. A political campaign is based off of an argumentative strategy, and while we do need experienced people to be in office and make these legislative decisions better for the people, I think it's really important that we do have people who represent the population that they're fighting for. A lot of candidates define the entire population and say that we're here for the people and for the public, but in reality, the majority of the people that they're speaking of are different from them. In our government, we see a lot of older to middle-aged white males who come from traditionally wealthy families or did not grow up in a poor situation financially. So those people that come from poverty, people that are minorities, have a different religion than the typical Christian candidate, they're being underrepresented and not being stood up for properly. And so I do think that the idea of having what I call real people, people that are more like the true population of the United States and other countries that follow democracy, I think it would be important and more beneficial to have that. Now, logistically, would they be able to handle all of the decisions without having the proper training and knowledge? Probably not. So I would say that we should have like a mediator or someone who has the knowledge that can guide these people into the right directions. If a white male that comes from a very wealthy family and a very strict religious Christian is trying to do what's right, for example, women and the pro-choice movement, for example, these men will never know what it's like to be a woman and to have these situations thrown at them. So I do believe that women should represent for women, minority people, men and females should represent for minority male and females, and every group and category of person should be represented in our legislative